Flight attendant and two bank employees in Indiana are now charged in a federal indictment accusing them of helping a cartel, a Mexico-based drug trafficking organization, move thousands of kilograms of cocaine into the U.S. and then laundering tens of millions of dollars. The flight attendant is accused of aiding traffickers with moving drug money on commercial airline flights, and then the bankers are both accused of laundering the money. Now, this news is the second major drug trafficking case involving flight attendants just this last month. Charges were announced for 4 flight attendants at JFK earlier this month for smuggling $8 million in drug money under their enhanced security clearances. Joining us now on this is retired DEA agent Derek Maltz. Derek, thanks so much for joining us, and tell me more about this. Do we have any more details about this specific case yet, and do we know how long this was going on for?
No, I really don't have the details on this specific case, but I do know, and I've been tracking this vulnerability for several years. I mean, the Mexican cartels, the Colombian cartels, forever they've been using airport workers, airline employees to actually help facilitate the smuggling of thousands of pounds of drugs. And also, they love bringing the money back down to Mexico or Colombia in the old days. But we had an example when I was running the task force in New York City where we had post 9/11, we had mass amounts. 10% of the seizures that were made at JFK Airport were put in the belly of the plane in unmanifested suitcases and bags, which is very alarming for every American that's traveling around the country.
I mean, certainly. And Derek, which cartels are we talking about here? And how do the cartels loop in American flight attendants to do this work?
So great question. I mean, right now, the biggest threat to the American public and the communities and families is the Sinaloa cartel and the Cartel Jalisco New Generation. However, there's other cartels as well. But what they're doing is they're using social media as an example. They're recruiting people all over the country. But a lot of times it's family relationships. It's people that are trying to make some extra money. I mean, people have to understand the Mexican cartels are running the largest drug trafficking, human smuggling, sex trafficking operations in the history of this country. They're making billions of dollars, not just from the drugs. They have plenty of money in America they need back to the leadership in Mexico.